Catholic memes while you wait. St. Thomas Aquinas, after receiving divine revelation on the feast day of St. Nicholas, circa 1273. Oh, okay, great. Well then, I might as well just tear these all up. My confirmation saint is St. Nestor of Magados. You've probably never heard of him.
Father celebrating Christmas Mass carrying a Kalashnikov in Lebanon. It is unfortunately becoming more common in some parts of Lebanon for Muslims to attack innocent Catholic parishioners, so protecting your flock is paramount. When armed and ready doesn't just mean your rosary.
Me, my sins. Jesus. Rome reports. Father Robert Prevost, Priory General, Order of St. Augustine. Augustinians to meet in Rome to choose new leader and discuss future plans. When you see the new protagonist as a background character in older seasons. Catholicism has no aura. A literal samurai with a Jesus sword and a cowboy priest. Blessed Justo Takayama and Saint Jose Gabriel Brochero. I gotta just point this out. Every movie that wants to depict Christianity almost always picks Catholicism because of all the aura that we actually have. Just smells and bells, sign of the cross, statues, everything. Everything. In the case when they use Protestants, they have to call out what the Protestant is, just like in Home Alone in the previous video, where he's Episcopalian, and you only knew that because they had a shot where it specifically showed that this was an Episcopalian place, or else you would think it was just a Catholic church. When I think about my hardships, but I know Jesus is there, this too shall pass. It might pass like a kidney stone, but it will pass. Those who deny purgatory speak against the justice of God. Thomas Aquinas, from Aquinas on the Four Last Things. Mortally sins. Panic. Closest Catholic parish is a 20-minute walk away. Calm. Confessions by appointment only. Panic. Oh man. That is a terrible situation to be in.
Ladies, it's not your job to catch a man. It's your job to serve God until He leads a man to you.
Nothing matters, but please recycle. A Child's Guide to Secular Moral Urgency from Peter's Bark. It's so stupid. Just a superficial prioritization. Me faking a serious illness again to get last rites because the confession schedule is whack. Alright, don't do this. Don't do this.
If financial security is the only thing holding you back from marriage, ask yourself whether you're trusting money more than God. That's a good point. We married young and poor, and seriously, it's the best thing we ever did. I think the total bill on our wedding was like $1,500, dress included.
America, it is said, is suffering from intolerance. It is not. It is suffering from tolerance. Tolerance of right and wrong, truth and error, virtue and evil, Christ and chaos. Our country is not nearly so much overrun with the bigoted as it is overrun with the broad-minded. Venerable Fulton J. Sheen. Heaven's Gate. Hi, Peter. Rosary's Cape. To all those non-Catholics watching, this is not saying that we believe Mary sneaks people into heaven. It's a joke we say sometimes, but it is not something we literally mean or understand in that way.
Normal Catholics, traditional Catholics, liberal Catholics, Eastern Catholics, charismatic Catholics, rad trads, SSPX, used to be Catholics. Fulton Sheen is amazing. The best Cape hero around. You know, we listen to him on the radio sometimes, and the kids are actually excited. They recognize his voice at this point, and it's great.
When you take a bite and realize you're fasting. Ember Days. Remember Ember Days. When the collectors start going down the pews, I am once again asking for your financial support. But they do it by just shoving a basket in front of you because they don't actually say anything.
When someone asks me, you in what army?
None of the proof texts used to refute Mary's perpetual virginity say she biologically gave birth to Jesus' brothers. If those prots could read, they'd be very upset. Not to mention, for all the brothers, there's references throughout the rest of the Bible that show that they're not of Mary, but they're of other couples. I'll share that flowchart later this week in a post on the channel. I prayed to God alone, but I still don't know if he's forgiven me. Cortisol. Very high. Catholic priests. Go in peace. Your sins are forgiven. Cortisol. Very low. It's a common thing a lot of Protestant converts say, is that they'll pray it, but they won't know. And that the confessional gives a lot of peace because an authority from God is saying, yes, your sins are forgiven. Mary, Queen of Heaven. Because Catholics want to hold women back. Reformation. Rebellion. The Protestant reformers. Now, there's a huge difference between Reformation and rebellion. One is you stay within and you help make a change. The other is to move against an authority you think is illegitimate, which is exactly what happened. Which is why I don't take, and I'm sure you've noticed over the several videos, I don't say Protestant Reformation, I say Protestant rebellion or revolt whenever it pops up, because that's what it was. I don't use the Protestant terms for that.
Dear St. Jude, patron of impossible causes, please help me find a godly husband who doesn't have a porn addiction, prays daily, lives a sacramental life, is at least 6 feet tall, has a reliable job, and doesn't hate the Pope. St. Jude.
I don't like that you tell non-Catholics they're wrong. I don't really care, Margaret. I love this meme. You know, it's funny because even in some of the more tame videos where it's very little Protestant comparisons to Catholics, you'll get people that'll say, oh, that's hate-filled, that's divisive, that's whatever. And when you follow up with them, you end up getting this response that essentially boils down to, I don't like that you said that we were wrong. It's very hard for some people to deal with that. And that's understandable, but at the same time, memes are a great way of getting underneath the skin of these debates, because everyone has a defense. And one of the reasons why I continue doing this outside of my kids is because it does help people. People have commented that they've learned a great deal from these memes, because I try not to pick memes that are just bashing. I try to pick memes that give value while maintaining a certain level of respect. Because at the end of the day, if you utterly disrespect someone, they're just not going to listen to you. And I very much try not to do that. Check out our Discord in the meantime. And follow us on X for more posts. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And thank you for watching.